We have got an absolute gem today. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass W-31. This car has 32,950 actual miles, two owners almost all of its life. They were both friends. This is an all-number match front to back. I got so much good stuff to tell you about. Factory red with white interior. They made about 1,300 of these cars. Very special engine, which I'll tell you about. A special transmission just for these cars. Has the 391 posi, the ride and handling suspension. Any of you W-31 collectors out there, I could probably get 20 grand more than what I'm going to be asking. If you're really into these, this is like the holy grail in my opinion. And the book of documentation. Car was sold new in Canada, so GM of Canada keeps records. We have a document from them listing all the colors, the options. This car is absolutely real. Plus, we have the original sales contract, pre-delivery inspection, a metal protecto plate and booklet, owner's manual, title and registration copies. There's a build sheet in here too somewhere. Oh, when it was imported from Canada and the United States, here's the VIN number. They listed all the option codes right here. W31 is right on it. Here's two broadcast cards. They say W31 right on it. All sorts of literature and articles. Cool car, full history, no apologies here. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can look at over 100 pictures, top to bottom. I'll be posting the documentation as well. And that's where you can read about the car, and you'll find the price tag along with a monthly finance option on every car we have for sale. That's at volocars.com. Now, if you enjoy these videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the next video is posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Oh, this car is amazing. You know, I love Oldsmobiles. I mean, W31 is so rare, and to find one documented, these colors. I got a lot to tell you about. We have the original wheels and poverty hubcaps, but let's start underneath like I always do. No rust, absolutely clean floors, rockers, braces, lower quarters, all clean, original metal. This has the ride and handling package. That's the boxed rear control arms, front and rear sway bars, probably a little heavier springs and shocks. The fellow I bought it from, he did replace the springs and shocks. I think we might have the original shocks. He might have given them to us with the car. The exhaust system was replaced. It has Flowmaster 40s. He got those from a speed shop. There's some old vintage mufflers, new NOS, new old stock Flowmasters, but the exhaust system is bent just like the factory. The tailpipes are kind of hidden with a little turned down tip. Fuel system's original in really nice shape. You look up at the motor, just nice and clean. The actual VIN number of the car is stamped kind of down low on the motor. It's easiest when you're under the car looking up at it. There's a picture on our website of the VIN number matching the car. It has the turbo 350 automatic trans. The code is JO. That's unique to this car. If you needed to find one, you won't. But they are built special for this car with a 26 to 2900 stall, higher pressure, and 6 clutches instead of 5. And that's in nice shape. In back, the 391 posi gears. 342 is what people typically ordered. This is a 12-bolt original 391 posi gears, heavy-duty axles. They did put an aluminum W27 cover on it. So underneath the car is in really great shape. Disc brakes in front, e-brake assemblies all hooked up. Everything's clean, everything's proper, all looks good. The body's amazing. This is an original, all original, rust-free body. Car was painted one time 10 years ago. Of all places, he was at a car show and a bunch of cars got keyed, and this was one of them. They couldn't match the color right, so he painted the whole car. So let's check it out. Absolutely laser straight. This is red glass right here I'm looking at. The gaps are right on the money, no bubbles. Oop, no bubbles, no blisters here. Laser beam straight, clean. Factory dimples are down here. Absolutely nice, pristine, no issues, amazing. All this is outstanding. Door gap is completely square and flush. There's not a bubble down there. All lines up beautifully. These mirrors are unique to a 70 only because it has this crease. All the other ones are just rounded, so those are unique to this car. The front fender's amazing. This is the original hood, and it fits really well. They're metal underneath, and they're fiberglass on top. And reproductions fit horribly. This is the original, and it fits great. No damage. So many times they're cracking up here. I don't see any cracks or damage. All fits real nice. It does dip down a little bit right here. Absolutely straight. The hood is straight. This side is straight. Gaps are just as nice, smooth, square, flush. That's nice. So the body is amazing. You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice. Repainted Matador Red, code 7575, no vinyl top. And the paint is slick, like I said earlier, polished like red glass. I'm sure there's a flaw. Here's a little chip with a mild little dimple dent right there. Has the Jack Carter emblem where it was sold new. It's a cool looking emblem. They did put that back on the car after they painted it. They did a really nice job painting the stripes back on correctly. Cutlass W-31 emblems look great. So the door handles, all the trim, all this is very nice. Now in the paint up here, there's some little fish eyes. There might have been contaminant in the air or something. Little opposite of a bubble. There are little indentations. They'll never get worse, but there's some real mild ones right there. The wheels. He put 15-inch SS1 chrome wheels with the Cooper tires, fatter in back, looks great. We have the original red steel rims with the poverty caps that it came with the original Polyglass tires still on them. So the actual tires and wheels that were born on this car, we have photos of them on our website. They go with the car. Up front, all four T3 original headlights, all the trim, the bumper, the grills, all that's in really nice shape. Original windshield, crystal clear, got a couple mild little specks on it, but really nice. In that book also, this went to Oldsmobile Nationals judging in 1992. Scored 991 points out of 1,000. They barely took anything off. They wrote in the remarks, awesome, and then on the back side where there was more judging, they wrote awesome real big on both sides. Now 92 is a long time ago, but the car's been babied since. Yeah, incredible car. Let's look inside and under the hood. Okay, so what have we got here? Not a bag full of money. The interior, they replaced the upholstery. I don't know why. Here's the original. They saved it. It looks pretty close to brand new. So here's the original upholstery. It's brand new, pearl white upholstery in the car. This is a time capsule trunk. When we start under here, this is all the original paint, original stickers. They're 52, 53 years old now. Original weather strips. See the little line painted on there? That told the assembly line worker to start here and work your way around. The trunk light works. The jam is the original paint and it's clean. Now it has the Oldsmobile felt mat, but also has this optional rubber mat. And underneath the mat, it's kind of falling apart, but it is absolutely clean, original metal. That's original spatter paint that's not out of a spray can. Here's the original, one of the original Polyglass tires and rims. There's 4 more of those. Original jack assembly. So yeah, nice clean trunk compartment. Original trunk compartment is clean. These W-31s were a rare special car, about 1,300 made, and there's people that collect them. Like I said, you or I would pay a good price for this car. A W-31 nut would just pay whatever I asked probably for this car. Anyway, jambs are really clean. I do believe they're original. I believe the weather strips are really nice original. Door panels are mint. Just nice and tidy, unabused. All the vents, the knobs, the wood grain, all of this is excellent shape. Beautiful, not broken or cracked or beat up. He did put a tick-tock tachometer in there. The original clock, I'm pretty sure we have, he gave us with the car. Has the matching lighter, a couple extra gauges because it just has the dummy lights. Original radio. It has a rear window defroster. And down here, used to have an electric fuel pump, put the original back on, so that's no longer needed. And there is an electric fan up behind the grill and the radiator you don't even see. Glove box, the vents. All this is nice and working. Original carpet, original Oldsmobile mats, center consoles in mint condition. Steering wheel's not cracked. Backs of the seat, the plastic, the carpet, seat belts, all that's in excellent shape. Side panels. The rear shelf is nice, all the trim. The original headliner's in excellent shape. Dome light works. Yeah, vanity mirror with the Oldsmobile logo. The mirrors are real nice. No mouse holes. Really nice interior. I did just notice one small crack below the horn button. This is one of those cars, just there's not another one out there. This is what you collect or don't collect. This is a special car. VIN number match 350 motor. I just learned a lot about this motor. These were a blueprinted motor from Oldsmobile. All the rotating assembly, pistons, rods, crank, all that was balanced. This has a hotter cam in it. Different heads, heavy-duty springs. The compression was bumped to 10.5 to 1 compression, and that was all unique to the W-31. Makes 325 horsepower. On paper, they say it's higher than that, and 360 pounds of torque. You see it has the heat tube. Look at the original markings on the firewall. That's from 1970. Those are not duplicated. It's original. He changed the spark plug wires, and don't quote me, but I think we have the plug wires, the shocks. I think we have that with the car. On top is aluminum W-31 intake. That's the original. You got to double check, but it's supposed to be the original carb under there, which was a 750, is a bigger carb for these cars. The correct hoses and clamps and shroud and everything is correct. Canadian cars had a sticker on the valve cover. I can see where it was. That sticker is in that folder as Canadian cars only, and I think it's pretty cool. I can see exactly where it was. This has power steering. You could not get power brakes because of the hot cam that were in these. There wasn't enough vacuum for the power brake booster. Squirters are hooked up. Under hood light, I think that comes on if you put the headlights on. Original spring clamp type cables for the battery. The rubber flaps are here. Oh, we didn't even talk about the air cleaner. This actually opens and closes with the throttle. The air comes in them big scoops through this chicken wire, which is original. And one more thing, these are original 1970 fenders. They have crinkle zones, 71 and later. If you got in an accident, they would crinkle. These are straight. Those are 70 only fenders. Those are the originals. popcorn out those tailpipes. So a little more of the story behind the car. The two guys were friends. They actually seen this car sitting on the dealership brand new. They both applied for credit. The one guy was a little bit older. His credit was approved. The other guy wasn't. So he bought the car. Well, the buddy who didn't get the car bought it from him in 1988, and it had 18,000 miles on it at that time. And that second owner kept the car till 1988. Actually, he's 78 years old now. You can still talk to him. And then there was a third owner that had the car for just a year or two, took real good care of it, but decided he needed to get something else, so sold it to me. And if I had half a brain, I would keep this one. It's that good of a car. It's that rare. It's that special. It's that beautiful. Go to volocars.com before I change my mind. A salesman can help answer your questions, can help you with financing and getting this delivered to your door. If you like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.